Welcome back, guys, to another episode of Crusader Kings 3. Now, after we left off in the last episode, we had captured the Balearic Isles of Majorca, Ibiza, and Minorca. And we've also... did we do that in the last episode? Possibly, I can't remember. But either way, we now have all of Corsica and Sardinia under our control, both of which are now duchies. And most of our vassals are, in fact, duchies as well, except for Majorca, or Balearic, and Tunis. But he has got all of the counties he needs to become a duchy, and he will do eventually. I was going to say, I thought we took Sapphira, but we took Medea. That's what we did in the last episode as well. So we managed to capture this county here, so we have extended our territory in northern Africa ever so slightly. Not massively, but just enough. And we want to take over Islid, really, because that will give him this northern duchy on the coast. So that's one of our goals. Also want to try and attack Italy. However, their allies are making them a little bit too strong for us at the moment because they're allied with France, and Bavaria. How are they allied with France twice? Interesting. However, I have superior allies and more manpower because I have all of Khazaria on my side. So should I need to, I could declare war and call upon my 5 allies, one of whom can bring 13,000 men to the table. I do also have a few allies in the northern regions of Norway and Sweden. England's doing fairly well. Problem is, I'll never be able to ally myself with European countries because simply they hate us because of our religion. But these northern counties and countries and kingdoms are all pretty strong and good allies to have anyway, so I'm quite happy with them. Now, the goal for today, we're just going to get the game rolling, so things are happening. So hopefully we're going to get the Fascination Battlements by the end of this episode. Now, we do have 3,500 gold. We're going to continue to try and put that into... That doesn't look right. Why doesn't that look right? 6 out of 8. Have they changed that? So the numbers came up on here before. 6 out of 8, 6 out of 10, 5 out of 10. We could have 500 cataphracts. For some reason I've only got 250. I could get more men-at-arms and push myself to 10,000 men, but I will leave that for now. I want to be able to upgrade buildings first. Can I upgrade cities? No, I need manorialism. So what I'm after is battlements so that I can construct keeps, increasing the fort level by 3, producing more levies and having a massive garrison in comparison with an extra 500 men. And obviously more tax. So what I'll do is I'll introduce that into all of my keeps. I can actually upgrade this now. I'm not sure when that changed. We've won that war that we didn't do anything with. I'm just going to make sure I haven't missed any of those regimental grounds. I don't think I have. No, I should have got them all. Compliments. We're... Right, that's our civil. We'll keep it short and professional. I think we're quite good with her at the moment, so I'm just sort of doing that to get it to 100, but I don't need to necessarily. Crusader of Tunis. Who are these guys? First Army of Rakada. Does he need my help? Can't help him. He might be in a civil war or something. I don't know what's happening with that. Bollocks. Stop having sons. I'm 61 years old. I shouldn't be able to make more sons. Sorry, mate. I'm going to have to disinherit you, which is really affecting how people look at me, and also it's wasting my prestige and my renown. I'm not happy about it. Also, I do believe I'm going to die soon. Titles can be created. Duchy of Majorca. There's no need for me to do that because he can do that himself. Can create 15 different wars. Now, I was thinking maybe we start creeping into the coast over here, but I just don't like the idea of bordering so many new kingdoms. I'm quite happy with them being across the sea. I know it doesn't really make a difference because they can just come across into us, but it does put us on the doorstep of a lot more higher powers. So it gets us a bit closer to Bavaria, and it does put us more on a border with the Byzantine Empire, which I would rather avoid if I can. Khazaria is doing insane. They are really growing. So I do want to steer clear of them. France has been split into two. Aquitaine is now a kingdom, so that's good. Lotharingia is also a kingdom. So the European powers have become very weak. In fact, they're probably our rivals now. So what I might do, because I do need to continue expanding, is I might just continue my conquest of Africa here. And then eventually what we can do, if we conquer enough of this territory, or at least up to sort of these points and cut off these routes, then what we might be able to do is move into Spain and launch a double-pronged attack into Europe. But we'll see. Continue the game anyway. We've got a lot to consider. I do need to upgrade my manpower. Obviously, I think with duchies, we should start seeing a higher number of levies being contributed from them, because they do have more power. Drunkard. He has 2,500 men. See, my vassals aren't weak, and if they all banded together, they could actually be quite a significant threat. I want to know, really. Yeah, they provide... Okay, they provide a decent amount. Feudal tax is high. I don't know why it's on high. But, oh well. It is what it is. So, 300, 460. We are taking a good amount of their levies away. They're providing no tax, but they are providing a few hundred levies each, which I'm quite happy with. What about the Republic? So these would be the baronies, so these would be the towns, I think. And they're obviously very, very minimal, but what they do provide is a good amount of tax for their size. These are whole duchies, and they're only giving me about the same amount as those towns. So, yeah, no, they're doing all right in terms of levies. A few hundred each, nobody's lower than 100, so there's at least 1,000 men coming in from there, I reckon. Shrine constructed, village centre constructed, both good things. The more of those we can get built, the better the church will be. They're providing us nearly 2,000 levies now, and nearly 9 gold a month. So the more churches we can get, the more temples, and the more towns we can get, the more men and tax we should have coming in. I think I may have exhausted all of my free slots to build new buildings. So what we really need to do now is upgrade them. I mean, I can build them in other people's territory, but there's always the question of why should I improve potentially hostile vassals' territories and make them competition to me? I need to keep them under me. As much as I do want their men and their money, I don't want to make them too strong, because then they become a problem, which is best avoided. Now, I do want to declare a war just so we can kick things off and get things started. However, I am very aware that I might die at any moment. I'm 61, I have gout, and I'm one-eyed. I don't think he's going to survive much longer. We shall be taking over as Prince Numerian, who's 42, so I feel like he should settle into the role of king quite nicely. And then we've got our grandson, we are the guardian of, who's 11. Rowdy just as well. Seems to be taking stewardship. No, he's got a martial education. Oh, I always figure I can actually change it, but it doesn't look like he's going to have a good stewardship education. But I might try and force him down that route anyway. Oh, bugger. Rowdy children often do well with a martial education. I mean, it's still a gamble. He might not do that well with it anyway. But I need him to choose stewardship, really. He's going to be a king in the future. And all good kings should have good stewardship. I don't know what his focus is. I imagine it's probably similar. Maybe not, actually. He might be a stewardship. Most of those skills go towards stewardship, so there's a good chance he's a steward. But our grandson should have some good skills when it comes to him, especially as there's quite an age gap between his father and him. Numerian and his compatriot Antonina were caught red-handed, having snuck into the armory. Numerian keeps the trait honest, impatient, honest, diplomacy, intrigue, honest, But gains impatient. Oh, yeah, neither of those are good. Alright, you can be honest. Honest is better than impatient. Right, so what I want to do, I think, I can't declare war against Islid, but what about Gabez? He has no allies and only 1,300 men, so I think we could move in here, and even if I did die, we can get in there quite nicely. Before I do that, actually, no, it doesn't matter. I can do it afterwards. Yeah, let's declare war on this kingdom here. We'll take K1 as it's on the edge. Makes the most sense. So we'll get that started. I probably only really need half my force, or maybe just my men at arms, to be honest. But we'll raise all. May as well have all the forces together. But we only need one really to actually get involved in the combat. Actually, saying that, there's three keeps. Can speed it up a lot. There's a lot of keeps in their lands. A lot of keeps. Yeah, right. They're doing their business. I don't think anyone here is going to really be a threat. Unused stewardship point. Honoured to serve. Higher levy contribution. Very nice. Very nice. I don't think it's going to be much use for much longer, but that's good to have. He does have onagers. 250. What are we sieging? 325. Our siege progress is 3 per day. His is 1.3. We should get this first and then be able to counter them there. Hopefully. Siege progress 1.2. Yeah, no, we're fine. We're fine on all fronts. Should win that war pretty quickly. After 5 years, the funds I set aside for the patronage of my natural philosopher Anastasius have run out. I can now choose whether or not to renew my patronage for another 5 years or let him go. Natural. I don't remember taking this on. Learning +2. Funding natural philosophy. Learning +2. Development growth. You lose. And he leaves my court. Funding. 5 years. 5 years. Give him a bonus. Yeah, screw it. Give him a bonus. Makes him happier. Maybe he'll stay on for free. This loyal vassal. I'm poring over the ledgers that detail my income from vassals. These numbers do not add up. The subversive comes on Tianus. Has me for a fool. Now that's that guy. Yeah. Comes must pay his due. Pays me 99% chance he pays me what he owes me. I'll keep him on a short leash from now on. Increases his taxes to me. Can reduce his taxes and make him a friend. Can make him pay me 35 gold. And gain 100 stewardship experience, or I can make a friend and potentially reduce the chances of a rebellion. Yeah, screw it. Ooh, it reduces his taxes. It's the men I want. The money I'm fine with. It's the levies I want. So I'm happy to do that. Might be a bit controversial, but I think having friends amongst your vassals is more important, especially as I don't care so much for the money because we're fine on money. But I do, if it was changing the levies, I probably wouldn't. Manpower is far more important when you have enough money, obviously. Right, he's going to wipe them out. We're about to take that fort down there. I think this is going to be quite a quick victory for us. I want to see these towns upgrading, but they are upgrading very slowly. I know it's because they've only just established. Hopefully they do. Iron Blade Master, my brother died. I'm now overwhelmed by stress. Rakish. Stress loss. Yeah, that seems alright, doesn't it? Reclusive. Spontaneous is no longer your friend. No, we're not doing that. Yeah, alright. We'll become Rakish, that's fine. So my brother Leo died. And he was my Chancellor. Okay. Well, that's fine. We've got another decent Chancellor. Not the best, but not the worst. Son learns a language. That's fine. Let's demand conversion before she converts any of my children. That has happened to me before. Yontius Kid. I was actually going to see if I could replace him. Turns out I did have somebody slightly better. My cupbearer is gone. Possibly some other roles too. Check that. Is it worth sending you boys to try and take the capital? Probably not. Let's just quickly take down this fort. Actually, no, just hang tight for a moment. Hang tight. We've nearly won this war anyway, so we're just kind of try and push it to an end. Let's recruit some of these courtiers. Recruit and convert them. Lovely. Court positions. What's been emptied? Just cupbearer. It's fine. My sister-in-law can take that on then. A lot of people don't like me too much. And I have a horrible feeling it's because of my disinheritor status. Desires the county of Cagliari. Yeah, sorry. But you're not having it. Disinheritor, one-eyed, gout-ridden. Just, yeah. There's a lot of reasons people don't like me. Most of them seem to be to do with my personal health. Enemy Holy Order. Yeah, could be a problem. It's not going to be, though. I want to increase the amount of men the church is providing to at least 2,500. Which I feel like we should be able to do quite easily. This guy, yep, he likes us a lot now. That's good news. Passing through the castle gardens for a morning walk when a soft breeze... Ooh, bollocks. When a soft breeze carries the voices of Predslava and Marta to my ear. I don't know who they are. My champion and my sister-in-law. They're talking about Dux Varlans. I must warn Varlans. They already don't like me, to be fair. And torture them. It's probably nothing. I'm not going to do anything about it. Not worth my time. You boys should probably move over here to come and help out, you know. Just in case. I don't think they're going to be a threat. In fact, we could... No, we'll destroy their army first. See if we can capture some more of their knights, which would be good for us. It's entirely made up of cataphracts and horsemen. So that was a bit stupid of them. Right. Let's go ahead and end that war. Another county for us. Now, what I wanted to check before I started the war was... Oh, it's put me over the limit. It's given me 3 castles. However, it's also given me a lot of men. Nearly 1,000 men in that county alone. That's a shame I can't keep it. Duchy titles. Yeah, duchy titles. So that's what I wanted to check. Obviously, I want him to have Islid. My vassal up here. I want him to have the Duchy of Islid. So I'll give him these 2. So what that means is I need to install a new person here in Karimid. So I'll need a new vassal there. Obviously, it's a bit of a weird one with who I've installed here because in reality, I actually need to take that county off of him. But I think he's got the Duchy of Spoleto, so it shouldn't actually matter. We'll see. Anyway. But yeah, anyway, what we're going to do is we're going to grant that to a noble of Roman culture. And then, has that given him all 3? It has. Perfect. So that's now his. Could maybe arrange a marriage with him and my niece. Chance of them being inbred? Really? I don't think there would be. Sister-in-law and cupbearer. I guess you can't marry into my family. I'm surprised my Sybil can marry. She shouldn't be able to. Will not accept. Alright, I'm going to leave that. He can find his own wife. It doesn't actually matter. Probably just makes a more of a problem than anything else. Dismantle the papacy. Found a university. Found a new empire. Definitely be founding a new empire. Or restoring an old one, as I would like to call it. Seneschal is no longer filled. Seneschal was quite important, wasn't it? Yeah. Growth. Control growth. How is our control? I haven't actually checked in a long time. Call to war, accept. Hopefully they didn't ask me to actually help. Control is fine across most of the counties, to be honest. Yeah, he can continue doing his role. If I made him boost my levy size, What would he do? Garrison size, levy size, and reinforcement rate 30%. If I did make him do that, he would give me a good chunk of men. Okay. I don't want to do that. My stewards just died. God damn it. Yep, you can take that then. Joined the war. Quartermaster's office constructed in Salerno. That's a few more men for us, which is good news. To upgrade that building further, what do I need? I need as a keep. So once I get battlements, I will be able to upgrade a couple of buildings anyway. Yeah. So I'll be able to improve certain buildings by just having that upgrade on its own. But I will need manorialism as well, which we can do afterwards. So we do want to get battlements quite soon. I've taken that. Can we attack Islid yet? No, we can't. I could check and see how long it will be until we can. Are you sure we can't? Declaring war will break the truce. It doesn't seem that we have a truce. It says they're allies. Unless it's on my end. Allied, allied, allied. Truce with 5 years ending on 1st of Jan 1010. 1007. Oh, damn it, yeah. It's a shame. Right, I can't do anything about them. Can't attack the Karimid. You're at death's doorstep. Gout ridden. I mean, I could just take a huge risk, try and get rid of the gout, or potentially die now under my terms. Disastrous mistreatment. Okay, I think it's safe to say we're going to die. We all knew the risks. You are one-legged wounded. Oh yeah, I think I'm going to die. 15 opinion. We'll go down in a nice state. But dying. I should be dead any second now. In reality, shouldn't I? I wanted it to be more under my terms instead of trying to start another war and then dying mid-war. So there we go. Lovely. We managed to play that quite nicely, I think. So he did a pretty good job during his reign. Let's have a look and see. Died gout-ridden. Cultural head of the Romans. Level of fame distinguished. Devoted servant. Stewardship lifestyle. Fought in 9 wars. 7 offensive, 2 defensive. And now we're going to take over as our son, who's fought in 1 defensive war, which is fair enough because he's not a vassal, probably not a very good knight. But I didn't actually check the succession before I died, which is probably something I should have done just in case anything changed, but it doesn't look like it has. Succession is still down to 1 person. I need to sort my stewardship out. She doesn't have the best, but I can upgrade that to 7. We need to. She does endorse me church holding, so that's good. But we are down a lot of men above domain limit. I'll sort that out somehow. What we'll do is let's just have a little look. Where's he been going? Whole of body. So he's a very healthy man. We're going to change that over to stewardship, and when I do this, hopefully, what happens is I get my. Damn it. Okay, maybe not. It's a shame. I need a way I can boost my stewardship by. Even if I could do it by 1. Maybe I need. Maybe an artifact might do it. Maybe a crown. Maybe if I commission some kind of crown, I might be able to do it, you know. You're known for dedication to your faith, so let's pause the game. We need Chancellor. We should have a good one. He's the best. He's actually. Constantius is a good marshal as well, but nobody's going to beat Germanus, who's 66. He's going to leave us soon. I don't want to see him die. He almost. Duchy of Sicily. This man's been with me so long. He's 29 martial skill. Best marshal I've ever had. He's a bloody good man. It's going to be a shame when he goes, and he's going to go soon. Right. So I'm going to imagine a lot of people hate me. Short reign is going to be the biggest issue here. However, I'm not gout-ridden, which will make quite a difference. Opinion of predecessor minus 31. It's going down by 6 a year. Short reign. So once my reign has been going on for some time, then Should be alright. Most of these people seem to like me anyway. I don't have that many issues with my vassals, so we should be okay. Independence faction. Of course it's her. How old is she? She's got to be old now. Damn it, she's only 38. Right, and actually, I'll tell you what other thing I need to do. That's really good. That's really good. I have 19 stewardship and I can't field more than 7 holdings. I would have thought it'd be more. Send proposal. Where's she from? It's Hellenic and Roman, apparently. Interesting. Oh yeah. Good thing we disinherited him. She's a bastard. That probably doesn't help. She's got really good stewardship though. Surprised. Really? I'm surprised. Maybe that will change. I'm not giving anything away. I'm not giving away Cagliari yet. Maybe ever. I don't really want to give it away ever, to be honest. Gengier. Sengier? Don't know. I was at the market with Numerian. His attention was caught by a criminal chained to the pillory. The criminal deserves nothing but disdain from you. It's not how we want to raise him. Gains arrogant. That's not good either. Compassionate. Ugh. Faction opinion. Opinion of callous and sadistic characters is down by 15. I mean, it's not the worst thing in the world. None of these are particularly good skills. Okay, attraction, close family opinion. Yeah, I mean, it's got to be. We're going to have to get a bit of stress there. I'm very close to going over the edge. My son, so basically I think he's supposed to be some kind of intrigue focus, but forcing him down stewardship. And this is why. How many knights have we got? 11. So that's probably the lowest we've ever had, really. Not ideal. But we do have 4,000 gold. That is down a little bit. Yeah, that will be due to this. Is there anything I can do? Maybe if I make a crown. Possibly. Possibly. Go commission an artifact. Let's do it. We need a crown. Maybe. Just maybe I'll be able to do something with that. We can embrace celibacy. Divine the stars. Let's try divining the stars. We need some way to get probably just 1 point in stewardship, and might just push us over the edge where we need to be. Our opinion's going up. Defining the stars. Dedicated worker. Stewardship +2. He's exactly what I needed. Look at that. Beautiful. Right. Faction created against you. 2 years left, 5 years left. She's the best person I can possibly have in that role. New faction is created against me. My beneficiary, Gallinus, approaches me with a thoughtful expression. Is there anyone special to you, my lord? Oh, right. This is for the crown, right? My wife? No. Could do it for my father, the king. Only the Thunderer guides me. There is no need for dedication. No, we'll do it in the name of my father. Gain some renown. Probably the best option we can have there. And I like it. Could have done it in the name of my son, but oh well. He is forging a crown. Good man. Total gold invested. Can I invest more? And make it a really special good crown? Because I've got the money. I want the best thing I can possibly get out of this. I also want to keep an eye on Italy and make sure when they lose their alliance, I'm going to try and push more of their land away. But whilst they're in an alliance with France and Bavaria, I'm going to try and keep my distance. Just going to keep my eyes fixed on their positions. Bollocks. That's a good point. I've lost my alliance with Khazaria. That is a very, very good point. I didn't really think about it. High Chieftain of Prussia. Let's go for alliance power. Hunchback. Doesn't matter. We're here for alliances. These daughters are expendable. High Kingdom of Prussia. Before I get invaded by anyone, I need to send these people off to potential alliance to form some alliances with us. Damn you. Matrilineal? Damn you. I mean, completely fair enough, but damn you. Right. We have some alliances now, so we are a little bit better off. So the keeper of Rex's personal collection, I have a responsibility to ensure the quality of your work. You will see it once it's finished. Gallienus retorts, you should leave a man to his work when he is forging a crown fit for royalty. Oh, what's happening here then? Stick to your duties, Lutberger. My antiquarian. Time for a breath of fresh air. Time for a breath of fresh air, not a fresh of breath air. Rivalry has happened. Okay. 50% chance the artifact will be a slightly higher quality. I mean, that's what we want, really. It's got a 60% chance, but it also has a chance that it's going to reduce its quality, whereas that has a chance to upgrade its quality. That says of a higher quality, that says of a slightly higher quality. Maybe that is the better choice. Ooh, God, yeah, let's do it. It will be of a higher quality. Good. We took a bit of a risk there, but it has paid off for us. That's good. Children like Guardians. Yeah, screw 'em. Lawfully imprison Drusilla. They call me to war, but I think they forget that I'm a million miles away and I'm not going to come and help them. Unless they say that I'm not helping them and they're going to break off the alliance. And I'm like, oh, fine, I'll send 10 men up there. You wanted to see contribution, there's my contribution. Damn it, stop having children. What happens if I embrace celibacy? Lustful. Celibate. Piety +1. Well, I mean, that's pretty useless. God damn it. That doesn't help me. I need to reduce my stress. Let's call a hunt. I've got a hunt master. I do. Cool. Do I have prisoners? Call a hunt quickly. And then thank you for bringing this to my attention. That's that map situation again. So what we're going to do is we're probably going to go to war with these guys. I was a little bit concerned with them having 7,000 men because they'll call that Holy Order again. But I suppose it doesn't actually matter. Just as my cousin Precious started to dismount, one foot still in the stirrup, my audacious vassal Orona made sure to bump into the horse, sending him stumbling across the camp. There's no way for a baronessa to act. My cousin, vassal, and champion, my vassal. He is County of Kairouan, which is this guy. And she is... Who is she? She's a baron. She's a baronessa, sorry. So, yeah, screw her. Screw her. She shouldn't be doing that to my vassals. Especially as he's going to have a duchy. She's just going to be a baronessa. Right, I am going to declare war on these guys. Because I need to make some moves here. I need to continue expanding. So, we're going to do this. We're going to try and get more land for his duchy. Now, if I'm quick enough... Where's my flag? There. I always use just one flag. I should probably use multiple, but I like just moving it. Because you can pause the game, so it's not really the end of times. Plus, you always know if you do hire mercenaries that they're going to be exactly on that flag and not a different one. Right, come on, come on, come on. I need men, I need men, I need men, I need men. Quick, there we go. That's looking more like a victory. I spot my wife Nura chattering excitedly to Gallienus, listing ideas and suggestions for his crown. My metalsmith is barely concealing his contempt, clearly annoyed at my spouse's interference. Listen well, my wife must be heard. Higher chance that it's going to be of a lower quality. Let's leave him alone, shall we? Let's go kill some southerners, we'll call them. Was wounded by an enemy soldier. That's as long as he's not dead. That's all that matters. Right. Details. Champions. Are we all good? I think we're all good. I think we killed one of them. Looks like. So that's good news for us. Right, let's get straight in there. Let's capture their capital and hopefully end the war at the same time. We're also at war with the Islids, so that's also quite good. Did we just engage the Holy Order there? I'm not sure. What we will do is hopefully capture this before they capture ours. We're making 3 progress a day. They do obviously have 5,000 men themselves. They're going to try and take over this region. No, they're not. They're coming back. What would be ideal is if their faction leader is in this place, and we hopefully capture him. And that's the war ended, and we can start the process of creating this duchy much quicker. Are you kidding me? He had Belisarius. Ooh. Is he the same Belisarius? Because if so, I won't disinherit him. He could be very useful for me. But that is a pain in the arse. Twins, and both of them are boys. Where are they going? That's not them. Sorry. Titles lost on succession 4. Regnum of Really? I lose the whole of Sardinia. And the Duchy of Benevento. Hardly seems like a fair trade, does it? Hardly. I've got to disinherit them both. I just can't let them do this. It will be... It uses so much stuff to do it. I just can't afford to let them go. Also, their army's looking a little bit stronger than before. It's under siege. Come on, let's take this place. Yeah, please do. I don't want to stop it. Help them. Screw it. Put more resources to help them do it. Right, there we go. We've captured that. We took some prisoners. We're up to... Which one's this? This one's ours. 73%. So all we need to do is really engage this army. If we can beat this army, then I think that'll be the war over. And hopefully we'll gain a bit of prestige back, because we've lost a fair bit. Damn it, they're on the run again. If I can engage them, I will win. We have better men. Just need to catch them out. There we go. Should have them here. And then this should be our victory. They do have a few more different types of men-at-arms than us. And they do actually have more knights, but hopefully mine are better. Merchant has sent me samples of seeds, plants he claims are good for health and mind. I will use them for a private garden. Must be worth something. I'll start a private garden. Screw it. Seeker knowledge for 10 years. Gotta be good, right? Comes spontaneous wounded Sir Han. I mean, we've absolutely smashed them there. And then our horses are on the pursuit. 88%. Another victory for us. Their numbers are dwindling. So let's just run their armies down into the dust. Hopefully for a much quicker victory. There we go. We're engaging these guys, which we should destroy completely. We have done. 92%. All we really need to do now is hold or engage them one last time. And then that is another big chunk of Africa under our control. We'll just keep expanding until we own this little this corner here. And then, hopefully by that point, once we've done that, we should be able to be in a position to attack Italy and take more of the territory over. Maybe even the papacy. Who knows? Who knows? But the more we take over here in Africa, I mean, the closer we get to Alexandria, the better as well. Because that is also a location we could take to reform the religion, which would be very useful for us. Right, this should be it. This should be the victory right here. This is the one we want. 99%. It's going to go any second. Surprised it hasn't given us the option already. Don't pursue them that way. They're going to suffer. Oh, there we go. There it is. We don't need to do it. Hold back, boys. Hold back. Hold back. You can disband. You don't need to go in there. Oh, they're not going to suffer attrition anyway. Awesome. There we go. Yeah, we've won it. So what we're going to do is immediately... That's not the man I gave that to. That's a different man. Fine crown. Prestige 0.14 per month. Vassal limit +4. I honestly didn't know there was a limit to vassals. But I suppose that's lovely. Thank you. Even though I don't think it is. Yeah. What I was saying, sorry, is that is a different vassal than what was there previously. That wasn't the one I installed, but I suppose, you know, what am I thinking of? Oh my god, there's a word I'm trying to think of. Saying. I'm trying to think of. Survival of the fittest. Christ. Couldn't think of it at all. So, he should really, in theory, be the better vassal. But now, he should own enough of that duchy to be able to form it. I've received a missive from Emir Isli of Islid. It claims that Dux Valens, my vassal, has requested support in a plot against me. There is nothing I value more than loyalty, as Isli's letter reads, hence why I share this with you. He is guilty, and I will publicly accuse him. The Emir can't be trusted. The vassals have my support. He doesn't like me, but he doesn't like me. He doesn't dislike me that much. Whereas he hates me. I don't trust the Emir. It's got to be the smart choice, right? Surely. Right. Lovely. And on that note, also, we haven't actually converted anywhere to Roman for a long time. 3 years left. Yeah. Progress is going slow on that. What's up with his beard in that photo? Not just my eyes. That's really weird. Yeah. Anyway. What I was saying is, we're going to go ahead and end the episode there. So we probably could have gained a little bit more ground in this one. And we didn't quite reach Battlement's Fascination, but hopefully we will do that in the next episode. And then, like I said, we can upgrade all of our keeps and subsequently some buildings too, which would see us have a lot more levies. We have lost quite a few because of my my predecessor's death. I do have enough. I have enough renown now to actually disinherit my other son, but I don't have enough bloody prestige to do it. We get that crown on. It's not the best crown. It really isn't. Could have been better. But I'm happy to keep it for now. We need to get some regalia as well, which we will do soon enough. Anyway, I'm going to end it there, guys. Thank you for watching. Hope you enjoyed it. I will catch you in the next episode. As always, if you're new to the channel, please do subscribe. And for the rest of you, get down in those comments. I do want to hear from you as always. Other than that, I will catch you in the next one. Have a good one and goodbye.